Good morning, church. What a joy it is to be gathered today on this very special occasion, Mother's Day. I want to begin by saying Happy Mother's Day to every mother, grandmother, spiritual mother, and mother figure in this place. You are deeply loved, valued, and appreciated. As we begin this message, let me share the title of today's sermon. It's called The Heart of a Mother. Because today we're not just celebrating what mothers do, we are celebrating who they are at the core. Our text comes from Proverbs 31, verse 25 to 30, and I want to read it over you like a blessing. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Isn't that powerful? That's the word of God honoring the kind of woman whose life is shaped not by outward beauty or success, but by fear of the Lord and a life of wisdom, dignity, and love. Today, we're going to explore what it really means to have the heart of a godly mother. And we're going to walk through it using the word mother. Each letter reveals something about a mother's heart and how all of us, whether we're moms or not, can grow in those same godly qualities. Now, for the letter M, it stands for model of faith. One of the greatest gifts a mother can give is her example of faith. In 2 Timothy 1:5, Paul tells Timothy, "I am reminded of your sincere faith, which first lived in your grandmother Lois and in your mother Eunice." Before Timothy ever preached, taught, or led others, he first watched the faith of his mother and grandmother. They were living Bibles, teaching not just by words but by how they lived. Mothers, your consistent faith, even when no one else sees it, is shaping the future of your children. Your prayers, your trust in God during hard times, and your quiet obedience are powerful testimonies. The letter O, it stands for overcomer of trials. Let's be real, motherhood is not easy. It comes with late nights, heartbreaks, sacrifices, and so many unseen battles. But the godly mother in Proverbs 31 doesn't fear the future. In fact, it says, she can laugh at the days to come. That's not because life is always smooth, but because her faith is firm. To every mother who's faced challenges and kept going, you are an overcomer. God sees every tear you've cried, every burden you've carried, and every moment you stayed strong for your family. And He is proud of you. Letter T, it stands for teacher of wisdom. A mother is not just a nurturer, she's a teacher. Not always in a classroom, but in the everyday moments of life. Through her words, her tone, and her actions. Proverbs 31:26 says, "She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue." Mothers, never doubt the power of your words. When you guide your children in truth, when you correct them in love, when you share your life experiences, you are building wisdom into them that will last a lifetime. Letter H, it stands for heart of compassion. One of the most beautiful things about a mother is her compassion. She feels deeply, loves unconditionally, and forgives freely. In 1 Kings 3, we see the story of two women fighting over a baby. The true mother was willing to give him up just so he could live. That's real love. That's a mother's heart. Your compassion reveals the heart of Jesus. Every time you comfort your child, stand by them when they fail, or love them through their struggles, you're showing them a glimpse of God's grace. And the letter E, it stands for encourager of dreams. A godly mother doesn't just care for her children's needs, she cheers for their future. She's the one who says, you can do it, when the world says, you can't. How many of us are who we are today because our mothers believed in us? Mothers, your encouragement matters. Your belief in your child can be the very thing that helps them step into God's calling. Keep speaking life. Keep praying. Keep dreaming with them. And the letter R, it stands for rooted in God. At the center of a godly mother's strength is her relationship with the Lord. She isn't strong on her own, she's strong because she's rooted in God's presence. Psalm 1:3 says, that person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season. Mothers, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to stay planted. Spend time with God. Let Him refill you, restore you, and renew you. From that deep place of connection, everything else will flow. So, church, what does it mean to have the heart of a mother? It means being a model of faith, overcomer of trials, teacher of wisdom, full of heart and compassion, an encourager of dreams, and always rooted in God. To every mother here today, you are deeply loved and honored. Your role is sacred, and even when it feels like no one sees you, God sees you. He's proud of the heart you carry. And to the rest of us, let's not only thank our moms with words, but let's live lives that reflect what they've poured into us. Blessed by this message? Subscribe and keep walking daily with God.